The glittering lights of a child beauty pageant fade into view. A young girl, no more than 6 years old, twirls on stage, her sequined dress catching the spotlight. Her smile is radiant, her movements practiced and precise. This is Ramsey, America's little princess. But the cheerful music abruptly cuts out. The image flickers and distorts, replaced by a stark winter scene. The large, imposing house stands silent against a backdrop of freshly fallen snow. Christmas lights still twinkle in the windows, oblivious to the tragedy that has unfolded within. Ramsey was a child star, blessed with beauty, talent, and a wealthy family. She embodied the American dream, a pine-sized icon of innocence and ambition. But on Christmas morning, 1996, that sparkling image was forever tarnished. The Ramsey family home, once a symbol of success and happiness, became the epicenter of one of the most baffling and disturbing crimes in American history. As dawn broke on December 26th, Patsy Ramsey, mother, made a chilling discovery. A 3-page ransom note, carefully placed on the staircase, demanded $118,000 for the safe return of her daughter. The letter was oddly specific, filled with insider knowledge about the family. It warned against contacting the police, a command that would soon be ignored. Patsy's frantic 911 call shattered the quiet of that post-Christmas morning. Police arrived quickly, their presence transforming the festive home into a crime scene. But as they began their investigation, a troubling question emerged. Was this truly a kidnapping, or something far more sinister? Hours ticked by with no word from the supposed kidnappers. The tension in the house was palpable, a mix of fear, confusion, and growing suspicion. Then, on the advice of the police, John Ramsey made one final search of the house. What he found in the wine cellar of the basement would haunt the nation for decades to come. There, in the cold darkness, lay the body of Shahan, been struck on the head and strangled, her young life snuffed out in the most brutal fashion. The discovery sent shockwaves through the investigation. The ransom note, once the focus of their efforts, now seemed like a cruel misdirection. The killer hadn't taken from the house. They had never left. As news of the murder spread, it captivated the public imagination. How could such a horrific crime occur in the heart of an affluent American family? Who could have wanted to harm this innocent child? The nation demanded answers, and the pressure on investigators was immense. Two main theories emerged, dividing both the public and law enforcement. The first posited that an intruder had broken into the house, committed the murder, and escaped undetected. Supporters of this theory pointed to a broken basement window and unclear footprints found at the scene. But many, including most of the initial investigators, focused their suspicions on the family itself. The behavior of John and Patsy Ramsey in the aftermath of the crime raised eyebrows. Their statements to police were inconsistent, their reactions deemed by some as inappropriate for grieving parents. Most damning of all was the ransom note itself, written on paper from inside the house, in handwriting that some experts claimed matched Patsy's. As the investigation dragged on, it transformed into a media circus of unprecedented scale. Every aspect of the Ramsey family's life was put under the microscope. Participation in child beauty pageants, once a source of pride, now became fodder for endless speculation and judgment. The family's wealth, their social connections, even their facial expressions during press conferences, all were dissected and debated on national television. Tabloids plastered image across their covers, her young face becoming an icon of tragedy and mystery. Talk shows hosted heated debates between armchair detectives, each convinced they had solved the case. The pressure on the investigators was immense, with every lead, every piece of evidence scrutinized by millions of watchful eyes. But despite the intense public interest and the resources poured into the case, a resolution remained elusive. The evidence was contradictory, the theories conflicting. No single suspect emerged that could be definitively linked to the crime. The case reached a stalemate, with neither the intruder theory nor the family involvement theory gaining clear precedence. As months turned to years and years to decades, the Ramsey case became more than just an unsolved murder. It became a cultural touchstone, a symbol of innocence lost and justice denied. It raised uncomfortable questions about America's obsession with child beauty and fame, about the power of wealth and influence in the justice system, and about the media's role in criminal investigations. Today, more than a quarter century after that fateful Christmas morning, the case remains open. The little girl in the sparkling dress and tiara, once crowned America's royalty, now reigns as the subject of America's most enduring mystery. Her story continues to captivate new generations, spawning countless books, documentaries, and television specials. As night falls on the Ramsey house, now long since sold to new owners, one can almost imagine the echo of a child's laughter, the ghostly twirl of a pageant dress, the image of frozen in time, her eyes holding a sadness beyond her years, continues to haunt us. It's a reminder of a brutal crime unsolved, a cry for justice unanswered. Who killed Ramsey? The question lingers, a whisper in the dark, challenging our faith in the justice system and our understanding of human nature. Will the truth ever come to light? Or will America's little princess forever remain at the center of an impenetrable mystery? Her tragic story, a cautionary tale of fame, fortune, and the darkness that can lurk behind the most picture-perfect facades. As the lights dim and the music fades, we're left with the image of a smiling 6-year-old girl, unaware of the legacy her short life would leave behind. Ramsey, a name that will forever be associated with one of the most perplexing and heartbreaking crimes in American history. Her story serves as a somber reminder that sometimes the most baffling mysteries are those that unfold not in the shadows, but in the spotlight right before our eyes.